David Bartlett, like so many people these days, is unemployed. Being unemployed must be desperately discouraging. What do you think is the worst aspect of it?
I think it's probably the boredom, loneliness, a sense of frustration and rejection by the world. You feel as though nobody really cares about what you're doing. Nobody wants to give you a job. Nobody likes you. I think those are probably the four main problems.
What do you think are the greatest dangers?
Letting yourself go. Giving in to the pressures which get put on you. Giving in to the frustration and the boredom and just doing nothing. So you're not fighting against these feelings.
What would you do then, in fact? Just stay in bed all day?
You could do. I mean, I know people who sort of get up about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon who are unemployed because they just haven't got anything else to do. They've no interests, nothing to occupy them during the day, so they just waste it.
What have you done to combat this?
I try and make sure that I'm constantly active. I do the housework because Mum's disabled anyway, and we used to share it, but now because I'm unemployed, I do it all. I think I'm more aware of the problems with being a housewife, especially if there's nobody in during the day. You can, sort of the loneliness which is there, the annoyance which at times you feel when somebody comes in just after you've tidied it up and makes it all messy again. And also the fact that you're doing the same thing day after day. I mean, basically you wash up, you clear the sides, you do the cooking, and it's fairly monotonous, I think. I make sure that I study. I try and make sure I do an hour or so a day doing study of the Bible and things like that. I practice the guitar a lot because I play in the band. And generally make sure that I'm not just sitting around doing nothing and getting bored. And even if you're just reading a book, you're doing something which is useful.
Has this been a time of total disaster, or has some good come out of it?
It's been very good for me because it's made me look at what I'm doing with my life. It's made me look in what direction I'm heading. And I seriously thought about going into the ministry recently, and that looks now as though that's where I'm going to be going.
And what's your choice of him?
Jesus is Lord. I chose it because that is what Jesus is. He is the creator. Through him, God created all of us, and he has a personal interest in each of us. He wants us to be with him, walking with him, so that he can lead our lives and lead us to where is best for us.